Have you ever felt like you just don't fit in? Like you're playing by a completely different set of rules than everyone else? Today, let's dive into one of Franz Kafka's most haunting final stories, A Hunger Artist, published in 1924. It is a powerful metaphor for the loneliness and misunderstanding that often surrounds creative work and, really, anyone who feels like an outsider. The story is about a professional faster, a man who sits in a cage while audiences pay to watch him starve. People are fascinated by him. They see his fasting as an incredible feat of willpower, a kind of superhuman performance art. They admire what they believe is his noble resistance to the basic human temptation of food. For 40 days, he endures, becoming a public spectacle of suffering and discipline. But as time goes on, the crowds lose interest. Justice change. The hunger artist is eventually forgotten, left to waste away in his cage at a circus, hidden under a pile of dirty straw. It's here, in his final moments, that the story delivers its gut punch. A circus overseer finds him, and the artist whispers his secret. He says, "I have to fast. I can't help it, because I couldn't find the food I liked. If I had found it, believe me, I should have made no fuss and stuffed myself like you or anyone else." This confession changes everything. His entire art, his supposed great sacrifice, wasn't a choice at all. It wasn't a noble act it was simply an inability to find anything in the world that could nourish him. He wasn't a martyr. He was a misfit. His suffering wasn't some grand aesthetic statement, but a deep biological inability to digest life as it was offered. He wasn't above earthly pleasures. He was tragically excluded from them. His art was just a symptom of his profound alienation. What makes this story even more chilling is Kafka's own life. He was actually correcting the final proofs for A Hunger Artist on his deathbed. At the time, he was suffering from laryngeal tuberculosis, a condition that had closed up his throat, making it physically impossible for him to swallow food or even water. Kafka, the author, was literally starving to death, mirroring the fate of his own character. The line between fiction and reality blurred in the most tragic way imaginable. The story ends with a brutal twist. After the artist's body is unceremoniously buried with the straw from his cage, they put a new attraction in his place. A young, vibrant panther. The crowds, who had grown bored with the hunger artist's quiet suffering, now flocked to see this symbol of pure, raw life force. They marvel at the panther as it tears into its food, celebrating its untamed vitality. It's a stark contrast. The sterile, misunderstood intellectual is replaced by the fierce, unthinking beast. The world, Kafka seems to say, ultimately prefers the simple joy of instinct over the complicated pain of reflection. So, what do you think? Is the hunger artist a true artist, or just someone who couldn't find his place in the world? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.